Here. All right. Good morning, everybody. I am so glad you're all here. Thank you all for making this effort. You're not only healing yourselves, but you're healing everybody else who eventually makes their way to the recording, which is fabulous. Think of all the good karma you're generating for that. All right. So, over the last few days, because I can't even remember where I was. I wasn't even doing readings or anything for the last few days because the cold and we were going to lose power and the power was flickering. But anyway, and I didn't want to lose power in the middle of a CTT session, but this is what we got. Okay, somebody in the group a few days ago, they wanted to understand what the soul's default programming was. And so, in order to figure that out, we had to go back to the time when this soul split from Source because we asked Source, and Source says, oh, yeah, there's a default programming system. It may not be much, but it's certainly there. So those immediate feelings of when you separate from source, also what we found out was that, source has different parts of itself. So it has parts of determination, parts of happiness, parts of dissatisfaction. And it depends which part of source that you are cut from, and that is your default programming. Okay. Very interesting. Now, just remember, Source is not 100% self love. If Source was 100% self love, we wouldn't be here. So it was very intriguing this session. Anyway, so what we got was when she separated from Source, she was looking at Jupiter. She was a massive, you know, energy ball and, just full of life. And she had not had any lifetimes. And she was floating in space and observing all that is and was in amazement by space. And she became affixed on Jupiter. She was looking at Jupiter. It's so big, it's vast, it's beautiful. And she was determined to get to Jupiter. And Source was looking down on her like some proud parent would on their child and loves the fact that she's so curious. And she wanted to live on Jupiter. She's like, I'm just so mesmerized by it. That's where I want to be. But of course, we can't. As souls, we are supposed to come to the earth plane and live out our lifetimes here. And that was very sad to her. And the reason it was sad is because she was cut from the part of source that was peaceful, serenity, almost complete. And she didn't want that to change. And she knew that by coming down to the earth plane, that it would change. That part of her being this complete, whole, peaceful, serene being would no longer exist. That was going to be destroyed. And so there was a lot of disappointment and frustration of, well, I like being me now. I don't want to have to be broken down through suffering to create this other version of me. Why? And so there were a lot of feelings of resentment and, just general sadness over having these feelings, having to go onto the earth plane. And so what we got was because overall her session was, why do we have to see others suffer? Okay, so even when your life is good, and particularly with animals, right? And I think we can all agree upon this. It's so painful when you see animals suffering, right? When they're especially like left out in the cold here, um, people aren't taking care of their pets properly. It really tugs at the heartstrings and it creates pain. So even though your life is good, Why is it that we have to feel pain in order to, when we watch others suffer? Like, what is that about? And what we got back was, well, you're supposed to feel pain. You're supposed to have those feelings when you see others or animals or whatever it is that you're passionate about suffer, because the pain makes you spring into action. Okay? The pain is uncomfortable. The pain causes distress, and the pain makes you want to fix things, right? And pain is what connects us to those that suffer. And the system wants us to feel that pain. And because ultimately it reminds us that we are all connected as a collective system, as beings. And, it was like very interesting how the pain, watching others suffer, brings about pain for us. Like, it, because even though she was wanting to go to Jupiter and live her lifetimes there, and that was forbidden, she had to come to the Earth plane. And overall, she does retain that default program of peace and serenity. Lucky her, right? And, but she still is very moved and very much feels the pain when she sees others suffer. So you don't get off scot-free, even if you plan your lifetimes down here where you minimize the pain and suffering. Okay, which by the way, I would throw caution if you want to do that, because oftentimes when I've done CTT sessions, what happens is that when you get to the other side, you actually are very disappointed. I didn't accomplish anything. I've made no headway. I didn't really go up the ascension ladder. Um, I need to make things harder. Having it too easy is detrimental to me, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you have to experience something down here. And if you're not really experiencing anything, you're definitely going to, or you should, feel pain when others are suffering. Now, if you don't feel pain when others are suffering, that's a big problem. I'm not saying that you have to fall apart, okay? So the question was like people that used to, because I used to be a dispatcher, you all know that. So people that are in these types of jobs, right? So doctors, nurses, emergency room, police officers, firefighters, ambulance crews, um, military. After a while, military, you get used to like being in a war zone and all that. And so what happens, because you do get dispatchers, of course, you do get hardened to people's pain and suffering. Does that actually generate negative karma? And we got to know on that, because you get so used to hearing, stabbing, shooting, blah, blah, all this stuff all the time and dealing with it, that you do become hardened and immune to it, but you're still generating good karma because you flipped a switch and you're like, okay, I've got a job to do. This person needs help and I'm the one to do it. But outside of those roles, you are supposed to experience some pain when others are suffering. And that was I found that to be an interesting session, actually. So, what I thought we would do is, and I'm going to try and keep it light today, but who knows? We try to keep it light. Next thing you know, we end up with a whole, avalanche of negative feelings. But the reason we get frustrated or resentful, or, maybe you get upset because you do feel pained by watching the suffering of others. Why does it have to be like this? Why can't it be something else? And now we know we're supposed to, we feel the pain because we're connected. So what we came up with was to promote our understanding of what is and what will be. without any negative consequences to ourselves or our loved ones. Now, what happens when you do that? Well, ultimately, you raise your vibration. Okay, so it does help to raise the vibration. And so I thought that's what we would work on today. Is everybody good with that? It means that you may not like the system. You may not like feeling the pain. But of course, what Source told us, well, pain is necessary because pain makes you spring into action. Now, I do believe, and we are going to try to do this video soon, based upon assumption of consciousness, you have to get the balance of pain just right, based upon probabilities and how much pain is you're going to receive to make you spring into action, because sometimes people can experience too much pain and then they get the PTSD, right? Remember the military people, they get the PTSD and then they can't get themselves out of it. So we're not masters on a soul level. We're not masters at creating the body and brain. Source did that, not us. And so it's very difficult to understand how complex the brain is and what tips us over the edge, what gives us that PTSD. But we do need to move into some sort of acceptance, or actually, it's not more acceptance, it's promoting the understanding of what is and what will be. Because it's the sooner you guys, like I hear it all the time, especially in the YouTube comments, and I hate it. I don't want to be here. This life is blah, whatever. This is awful. I love it when people declare to me, this is my last. Okay, guys, please. This is my last incarnation on the earth plane. Really? Are you the Buddhist monks like walking for peace through Appalachia in the cold and the ice and the snow? No. This isn't, you're so far away from your last lifetime on the earth plane. It's laughable, right? And that's why you've got to promote your understanding of what is and what will be. Okay, it's very important. And you have to, once you move into that place of understanding and somewhat acceptance, which I think most of us in the group here have done, and you've all done a great job, then you can work on making it better for yourselves. But we always have to remind ourselves that the system isn't fair. But it's better to exist than not exist. It kills me. This is the worst lifetime. No, it's not. No, it's not. What about when you were a caveman and you were freezing? Or what about when you were an animal and your consciousness was so limited? What about when you were being advised by advisors that had never had human lifetimes and you're in one of your first human lifetimes? Do you think that that was a good life? What about when you were like smashing rocks together to try to start a fire? Okay, you had no clothes, you had no way of really keeping warm.
Those were the
Or what
days.
about when, yeah, caught up in wars and I mean, come on. And people say this is the worst lifetime. No, it's not. You have some of the best options out there. You've got the best health care. They didn't even have health care back in the day. You've got access to food. You don't have to hunt it unless you want to. You've got access to clean water. You've got access to shelter. Most of us all of us are not living in a war zone, unless you're in Minneapolis, of course. We've got a lot to be thankful for, but yet so many people sit there and they're just, oh my God, they're so Debbie Downer on their lifetime. We have to really get over that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. Mr. Reality, are you ready?
Ready, rock and roll.
He's ready. At least it'll keep your hands warm, right? Okay, so first of all, if you are prone to seizure activity, you're on seizure medication, you've had a history of seizures, do not do the CTT. It can really harm you. Don't do it. Okay. Please go find another modality. Unfortunately, the CTT is not for you. Secondly, once we open, you must stay till close. If you have to leave, go straight to the CTT channel, find a closing, doesn't matter which one it is, close it down. But as soon as you can, you need to go back and complete the session in its entirety. If you don't, you could have problems, okay? No, I know I make it look easy, but you could be an FAFO. You don't want to do that. All right, let's go. Where you should be is where Mr. Reality is, okay? If you have a problem saying the negatives, just remember the sentence you're saying before you say all the negatives, which is let go and heal. Keep that in mind. You're letting go, you're healing the negatives, you're identifying the negatives. How? By saying them, by getting rid of them, by pushing them out of the body, right? You don't want to hold on to them. That's no fun. That's terrible. So just remember, if you're uncomfortable saying the negatives, think about let go and heal, right? You can't just, if you just try to live in positive affirmation land all the time, which is what a lot of people do, and that's great. But the problem is you're just putting a band-aid on the wound. You're not actually getting rid of the negatives. You're just covering them up. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so treasures. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use, and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay. And the last one, which is the most important part, is about being responsible with energy. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine teams.
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine team.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately transport it into the spirit world
They will immediately transport it into the spirit world
and transmute it into white light positive karma
and transmute it into white light positive karma
back into the universe.
back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, I would love to do a probe, a mind probe on those monks that are walking for peace. I think that's amazing. All right, so
I think that'll
let's
work.
make
It's my own
some
hunch.
headway here. Hmm?
I don't think that's going to work. It's,
Why?
it's, well, it's not going to present priests, no matter how much they walk.
Oh, it would be interesting to see what they think there's, what they're going to achieve and like the karma behind it. Um, yeah, I think it would be interesting to find out what the overall energetic outcome would be. All right, so let's go for easily enjoy and I would like to know if they fully understand the system because when you're in your final lifetimes here on the earth plane, you understand the system. You don't question it, right? You know what it's all about. You know that you're a part of it. And in fact, your ego is very minimal and you let go of the ego and that you do things like walk for peace, right? I mean, yeah, it makes total sense to me. So it'd be interesting to also find out if they are in their last lifetimes here on the earth plane. All right. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
to promote our understanding
to promote our understanding
of what is and what will be
of what is and what will be
without any negative consequences
without any negative consequences
to ourselves or our loved ones.
to ourselves or our loved ones.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, what did you get?
I got this idea that it doesn't matter, you can just be respawn anyway. So I'll do it in the
Ooh.
next lifetime. It doesn't matter in this lifetime.
So our understanding is not really that important.
Right.
Like we are replaceable. Well, I mean, in essence, that's true. We are replaceable. I mean, we're not going to be completely like another carbon copy version of us. Why would, if that was a failed thing, why would you want another version of what failed? You wouldn't. Um, so yeah. And I got like, you will never be able to understand everything fully. So the information is far too vast to have a full understanding. Like we are not source. We are a part of source, but we are not source. Therefore, we would never be able to understand all that is. But we can try. All right, let's go. If you get something, drop it in the chat. If you don't get anything, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't feel that you're under the gun to get information. You're not. I mean, that's what we're all here for, right? So just don't worry about it. If you do get something, just drop it in the chat. And then for those of you listening out there to this recording, if you get something that we don't say, then just say it. It's all right. Just say it. Don't think that you have to hold that negative in. Go ahead, feel free and say it. Let it go. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are replaceable.
We are replaceable.
Our understanding is not really that important.
Our understanding is not really that important.
The information is far too vast
The information is far too vast
to have any firm understanding.
to have any firm understanding.
We are not source.
We are not source.
Therefore, we are not allowed to know.
Therefore, we are not allowed to know.
We are kept small.
We are kept small.
We are made to be obedient.
We are made to be obedient.
We are made to be fearful.
We are made to be fearful.
Having a full understanding
Having a full understanding
is dangerous.
is dangerous.
We may find an exit strategy out of the system.
We may find
Mm,
an exit strategy out of the system.
mm. Okay, what else?
I don't want to be wrong.
I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, I always think I'm right.
I always think I'm right.
Those that think they know everything seem to know less.
Those that think they know everything seem to know less.
Mm-hmm. We're too fixed in our ways.
We are too fixed in our ways.
Trying to promote the understanding is very bold.
Trying to promote the understanding is very bold.
We may suffer consequences because of it.
We may suffer consequences because of it.
We're not supposed to understand.
We are not supposed to understand.
We're supposed to be kept in the dark.
We are supposed to be kept in the dark.
The less we know, the more lifetimes we have.
The less we know, the more lifetimes we have.
I'm afraid to know more.
I'm afraid to know more.
I don't feel as if I belong here.
I do not feel as if I belong here.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
I feel safer when I know less.
I feel safer when I know less.
I'm trying to find the exit door.
I am trying to find the exit door.
What else?
I fear the consequences of knowing more.
I fear the consequences of knowing more. We are not supposed to be perfect.
We are not supposed to be perfect.
What else?
I fear source retribution.
I fear source retribution. That gave me a very sharp pain in the right side of my neck. I don't want to participate.
I do not want to participate.
Understanding means I have to let go of my ego.
Understanding means I have to let go of my ego.
I'm not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
I'm trying to grow who I am, not shrink it.
I am trying to grow who I am, not shrink it.
Yeah. What else?
I'm at the end of the line.
I'm at the end of the line. Yeah, I've been forgotten about.
I have been forgotten about.
None of this makes sense, so why would I want to know?
None of this makes any sense, so why would I want to know?
Yeah, what else?
I'm not equipped to know everything.
I'm not equipped to know everything.
My
I
design is
really don't
faulty.
want to. My design is faulty, yes. What else?
I'm stuck using Windows XP for my operating system.
I'm stuck using Windows XP for my operating system. I can't seem to get an upgrade.
I cannot seem to get an upgrade.
Upgrades come at a price,
Upgrades come at a price,
and I have to lose a part of myself to get one.
and I have to lose a part of myself to get one.
Life is depressing.
Ugh. Life is depressing.
Uh-oh. Yawning is good. Yawning is good. What else?
I feel like I'm at the end of my rope with all the challenges I'm facing.
I feel as if I'm at the end of the end of my rope with all the challenges I'm facing. I am frozen in time like a woolly mammoth. You ain't
I am
kidding.
frozen in time like a woolly mammoth.
Change is too slow.
Change is too slow.
Manifesting is too slow and too difficult.
Manifesting is too slow and too difficult.
hmm I verbalize what I want, but it never materializes.
I verbalized what I want, but it never materializes.
I feel that the universe has forgotten about me.
I feel that the universe has forgotten about me.
I don't want to grow too fast.
I do not want to grow too fast.
I'll end up leaving loved ones behind.
I will end up leaving loved ones behind. A lot of yawning today. I got sleep too,
I
so
know
it's not
that's
that.
good.
It's an energy exchange.
No, it's good. I am frustrated with my ascension path.
I am frustrated with my ascension path.
I am lost and I don't know where to go.
I'm lost and I don't know where to go.
Stephanie comes up with all these funny ones. The men in black will erase my memory.
The mind wipe men in black will erase my memory.
We can't fight the banking systems.
We cannot fight the banking system.
We're supposed to stay small. I'm just getting that so
We are
much.
supposed to stay small.
That is our default program. Mm.
That is our default programming.
Let's close that down. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Wow. What did you get?
I got this idea of a giant snowball hurtling down a mountain and picking up snow as it becomes a greater boulder of snow. So we're always seeing that
Yeah.
impending doom coming at us.
That's exactly what I got too. Yeah, my throat's tight also. So we are programmed to always be on high alert for the impending doom. Yeah, I got the same thing. Like, yeah, we're always on red alert. Um, let's see if we get anything else. And we are too prone to self abuse, right? That comes in just about every week, how we sabotage and abuse ourselves. And I can see that. Like we're just too prone to self abuse. Let's ask this question. So that people in their final lifetimes, do they self-sabotage and self-abuse? No, they do not. Okay. Their consciousness has evolved much far above that, that vibration, that energy field. Like they would never self-abuse. They don't need to. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are programmed to always be on high alert
We are programmed to always be on high alert
for the impending doom.
for the impending doom.
We are too prone to self abuse and self sabotage.
We are too prone to self-abuse and self-sabotage.
We are too focused on ourselves
We are too focused on ourselves
to understand, and cannot understand all that is and will be.
and cannot understand all that is and will be.
We are too focused on our problems and our negatives.
We are too focused on our problems and our negatives.
We cannot see past the doom.
We cannot see past the doom.
We can't find any positives to look forward to,
We cannot find any positives to look forward
any
to.
positives. Yeah. um, we are not in control.
We are not in control.
Someone else has the steering wheel,
Someone else has the steering wheel,
and they're steering us in the wrong direction.
and they are steering us in the wrong direction.
We gave up trying to control our path a long time ago.
We gave up trying to control our path a long time ago.
We've given up. We've given in.
We have given up and given in.
We don't care.
We do not care.
We've accepted less than.
We have accepted less than.
What else?
I was sold a false bill of goods.
I was sold a false bill of goods. We have accepted that our problems will follow us to the day we die,
We have accepted that our problem will follow us until the day that we die,
and we must suffer.
and we must suffer.
We do not take any action.
We do not take any action.
We just sit there feeling the pain.
We just sit there feeling the pain.
What else?
I'll do it in the next lifetime.
I'll do it in the next lifetime. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no one puts their hand up to help me.
No one puts their hand up to help me.
I have lost everything.
I have lost everything.
The good times were a long time ago.
The good times were a long time ago.
What else?
I'm an imposter.
I'm an imposter. Yeah. I don't belong in this system.
I do not belong in this system.
I refuse to play the game.
I refuse to play the game.
I don't want to understand it
I do not want to understand it
because understanding it means I have to accept it.
because understanding it means I have to accept it.
I don't want to accept it.
I do not want to accept it.
I'm being abused by the system. Excuse me.
I'm being abused by the system.
I can't find a way out of the abuse.
I cannot find a way out of the abuse.
I don't find that life is beautiful.
I do not find that life is beautiful.
I find that it's just one big long life turmoil.
I find that it's just one long, big life turmoil.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I was getting. Um, I no longer find beauty in small pleasures.
I no longer find beauty in small pleasures.
And the big things don't make a difference either.
And the big things don't make a difference either.
Mm-mm. What else?
I feel like I'm playing someone else's game.
I feel like I'm playing someone else's game. Yeah, this is not for me.
This is not for me.
I am limited.
I am limited.
I do not have unlimited potential.
I do not have unlimited potential.
Um, I do not know why the caged bird sings. Yeah, really.
I do not know why the caged bird sings.
Does it even know that it's trapped?
Does it even know that it's trapped?
That's proof that ignorance really is bliss.
That's proof that ignorance really is bliss.
I was happier when I knew less.
I was happier when I knew less.
Knowing more takes its toll.
Knowing more takes its toll.
My throat is so tight. What else?
I I just don't want to play the game because I don't know the rules.
I just don't want to play the game. I don't know what the rules are. Yeah, I don't know the rules. What else?
I'm stuck in an endless loop of despair.
I'm stuck in an endless loop of despair. I don't even know who or what source is,
I do not even know what who or source is.
or, or vice versa. What else?
My mind, body, and soul are fractured and never communicating together.
Yes, my mind, body, and soul are fractured. They don't communicate. They never did, never will. I cannot find my fragments.
I cannot find my fragments.
I don't even know what's missing or where it's gone wrong.
I do not even know what's missing or where it's gone wrong.
What else?
I am a stranger in a strange land of my own life.
I'm a stranger in a strange land of my own life. Yeah. I am nothing.
I am nothing.
What else?
This world is just a simulation, so what does it matter?
This world is just a simulation, so what does it matter? I feel there's punishment for those who know everything.
I feel that there's punishment for those who know everything.
God, that made my neck really tight, my throat. What else? The
It's
government
always,
is always watching.
the government is always watching.
I can't escape if I wanted to.
I cannot escape if I wanted to.
I don't know what that came in from, but yeah, it was there. Go ahead. Sorry. What else?
My life is mission impossible.
My life is mission impossible. Yeah. Isn't that the truth? If only you could jump from a falling train and live. What else?
No one is helping me. I'm always too busy helping everybody else.
No one is helping me. I'm always too busy helping everyone else. I move through life going from one trap to the next.
I move through life going from one trap to the next.
People can treat me unfairly and think that it's okay. Excuse me.
People could treat me unfairly and think that it's okay.
I'm supposed to put up with it.
I am supposed to put up with it.
What else?
I am the gum on the bottom of God's shoe.
That is so funny. You guys are hilarious. I am the gum on the bottom of God's shoe. Oh, what else?
I fail to understand the point of it all.
I fail to understand the point of it all. None of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense.
What else?
I feel like I only do good when I'm following the path of the dark.
I feel like I'm only doing good when I follow the path of the dark. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. What else?
All the bad people get ahead anyway.
All the bad people get ahead, the good people stay small.
The good people stay small.
Good people are obedient.
Good people are obedient.
They allow others to run over them.
They allow others to run over them.
What else?
I'm too
Anything
busy
else?
trying to force other people or help other people. It just keeps coming back to that to me.
Yeah. I'm too busy trying to help others. I don't help myself.
I don't help myself,
And the help to others is not reciprocated.
and the help to others is not reciprocated.
Yes. Anything else? Knowledge is a key to everything, but if I collect all the keys, I will become the janitor. That is so true.
Knowledge is the key to everything, but if I collect all the keys, I will become the janitor.
Yeah. That actually came in before, but I just didn't know how to say it. It was like, well, the more I know, the more stuff I have to clean up, and the more I feel responsible for everyone else. Yeah. That is so true. Thank you for that one. Let's close this one down. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I got that we're reacting to things on a 3D level, and the actions are coming at us from a 10D level or higher. And so we're only reacting, not ever planning or pre-planning, because we're on the wrong lattice of the matrix to fully operate and integrate.
Very clever. Lattice of the matrix. That's true. Like, we want to understand and promote our understanding, but we're still just so low down, right? You're right. We're 3D, we're low down. We are not privileged, or we're not allowed to know. It's like the CEO of the company, right? To know what is happening at the top level. It's like you get laid off from work or made redundant, and but they've known it was coming for weeks, right? But you just find out on the day. You're trying to know everything, but you're not at the top. You're so right. Mm. I just keep getting like, we're not allowed to have the information. We need to, I hate that expression, but that's what I got. We need to stay in our lane. We're supposed to stay small. We're supposed to just be grateful for the not knowing. Mm.
But doesn't the expansion
Because
of
if
our
we do
self
know,
thereby help expand source as well?
doesn't, all right, let's ask. Doesn't our extension of ourself help expand source as well? Yeah, because when you go back into source, when you are reabsorbed back in, like, do you know everything? I mean, essentially you do. You are at the level of the all-knowing. I mean, the reality is we are so low down on the totem pole, we're nowhere near that level. We're just trying to get off the earth plane and then think about all the levels you've got to get through. You think the game is over when you're off the earth plane. No, the game gets a little better, but there's a lot more of a burden on you to make sure that you're doing your job correctly, whatever job you're issued. Um, but when you're reabsorbed back in, you're supposed to be better than what you were when you were first cut from source. Like you're bringing back the wisdom, you're bringing back the knowledge, the feelings of all that you went through. Hmm. Okay, well, let's keep going. This is really complicated now. But let's keep going and see what we get. Be sure to drop it in the chat. Yeah, my throat is really tight as well. So we haven't hit the bullseye. When you feel that tightness release, then you've cleared it. Okay? All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are too stuck in the 3D.
We are too stuck in the 3D.
We react to things on a 3D level.
We react to things on a 3D level.
We are on the wrong lattice of the matrix.
We are on the wrong lattice of the matrix.
We are not allowed to know what is happening at the top level.
We are not allowed to know what is happening at the top levels.
Yeah, we are not allowed to have the information.
We are not allowed to have the information.
That's on a need to know basis.
That is on a need to know basis.
We need to stay in our lane
We need to stay in our lane
and be grateful for the not knowing.
and be
Mm.
grateful for the not knowing.
We're hurting sources' feelings by wanting to know more.
We are hurting sources' feelings by wanting to know more.
It's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
Access is denied.
Access is denied.
What else?
You don't have the proper clearance.
You don't have the proper clearance. Yeah. We're trying to be bigger than what we are.
We are trying to be bigger than what we are.
We're trying to go from 0 to 60 without having to do all the leg work.
We're trying to go from 0 to 60 without all the legwork.
Yeah. What else?
I'm looking for the secret path.
I'm looking for the secret path. We're not trusting the process.
We are not trusting the process.
Everything is done in increments.
Everything is done in increments.
And the sooner we learn that, the better our lives will be.
And the sooner we learn that, the better our lives will be.
What else?
I follow my own drum.
I follow my own drum. Yeah. I don't want to be part of the collective.
I do not want to be part of the collective.
I'm very competitive with the system.
I'm very competitive with the system.
Mm-hmm. I have no empathy.
I have no empathy.
What else? God, my throat.
What's causing the throat?
Um, sadness. We want to do more, but we're not allowed to.
The sadness of we want to know, we want to do more, but we are not allowed to.
We are purposefully held down.
We are purposefully held down.
Now it's back again. Uh, hmm. Anything else? I have overcompromised my consciousness and sovereignty.
I've overcompromised my consciousness and sovereignty.
We've been given an instruction manual that's tainted.
We have been given an instruction manual that is tainted.
Ooh, if Source told us more, there would be no point to the whole Earth experiment.
If Source told us more, there would be no point to the entire Earth experience.
Yeah, we would not need to exist.
We would not need to exist.
We need to be in a neutral state and create without being restricted by past knowledge.
We need to be in a neutral state to create without being
And
restricted by past knowledge.
yeah, yeah, that's good. Uh, was Source bored when he created us? Yeah. We need the growing pains.
We need the growing pains.
It's how we are measured.
It is how we are measured.
What else?
I don't comprehend the mathematics of creation.
I don't comprehend the mathematics of creation. None of this makes any sense.
None of this makes any sense.
Hmm. Why should we be made to understand it? It's not our job.
Why should we be made to understand it when it's not our job?
Hmm. Let's close this one down. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. I think I know what it is. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, very clear to me. I got, we are comfortable at our current level and we want to stay there because there is discomfort in growth. That is so true. What did you get?
I got that I'm afraid to, well, this idea of like a balloon pop or gum pop. So you're afraid to blow too much because it'll explode. So the same thing you got essentially. We're afraid of
Yeah.
that top level.
Like we've worked so hard to be where we are now, and we're comfortable at this current level. We know instinctively on a soul level and on a consciousness level that growth is painful. It's discomfort. It's not comfortable, and it's not supposed to be. That's why we're kind of we don't want to grow anymore. Yet the universe always makes us and the soul always makes us grow. And it's like we grow a little bit more, then we're like, okay, can we just stop for a moment and stay where we are? I'm good. I'm good right where I am. And then we have to grow a little bit more. It's always discomfort. It's always anxiety ridden. Oh my God, what's going to happen next? It's just we want to get to a point and we're stay there. And it's okay if we stay small. It's okay if we don't have understanding because we want to stay where we are. Yeah, that makes total sense. Of course it does. We get to a place and we're like, yeah, we're good here. All right, let's see if that releases it because my head, I got a pain on the right side of my head and my throat is tight. Do you have any pains anywhere, Mr. Reality?
Just the pain of growth.
Head pain? Okay. Head pain. Yeah, see, we've all got this head pain. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of it. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We are comfortable at our current level.
We are comfortable at our current level,
and that is where we want to stay.
and that is where we want to stay.
There is too much discomfort and growth.
There is too much discomfort and growth.
We feel like we're being abused.
We feel like we're being abused.
We don't know what's going to happen when we come out the other side.
We do not know what's going to happen when we come out the other side.
Lessons are painful.
Lessons are painful.
We appreciate the unknowing.
We appreciate the unknown.
We can never go back to what we were.
We can never go back to what we were.
That is scary.
That is scary.
Okay, now bang. I felt that leave. What else?
If it left, lock it down.
Is everybody feeling good? Let's just confirm. Because I felt that just go bam. Yeah, okay. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, so let's ask George how we're gonna look. When I look up there, he's like, George, you're gonna need a stadium. He's got so many people up there tapping with him. Hi, they're waving down on us. They love what we're doing. So not only are you benefiting yourselves and other people that are listening and tapping with us, but we're also benefiting all of our loved ones in spirit who we have told to locate George, and they are with us every Monday. It just feels so good. Look, if I could tell you how grateful they are for all of us, they are just so filled with gratitude, and I can feel the love pouring in. Okay, George, you and your crew up there. He's laughing. I didn't know I was going to be this popular, Liz. Well, yeah, you are. How are we going to close this? Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to what? To know where we are headed and to promote resilience. Oh, aren't you so smart? Resilience in the face of growth. Because we're asking to promote our understanding, he says. You want to promote your understanding, but yet you're scared of the pain of growth. And promoting your understanding will make you grow. It will make you have upgrades, but you have to withstand the pain. It's kind of like yield max, right? And all those high dividend yields. You have to withstand the pain. Um, that's what I'm getting. Like that we have to face the growth with more resilience. Perfect. All right. Let's close this one down. Thank you. I'm giving them a wave. I wish you all could see them. I wish that I could take the images that I see and like somehow, now that would be an amazing AI tool, and somehow project them onto the computer screen so you all have a visual of what I'm seeing, right? That was
We need a
one of
sketch
the
artist in
hardest
your
things.
place so you can just.
Yeah, but they got to be quick because they come through. You're right. It's like what you do in remote viewing. You do quick visuals and quick rapid fire sketches because you have to. The images are only shown very quickly. Um, and when I first started out doing readings, that was one thing that I really had to learn how to do was to describe as best as I can what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what I'm getting. It took a lot to learn that. Okay, My hands are cold. Let's keep going. Let's close this down. Thank you all so much. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self love,
self-love,
self forgiveness,
self-forgiveness,
forgiveness of others,
the forgiveness of others,
and the optimum ability
and the optimum ability
to know where we are headed
to know where we're headed
and to promote resilience in the face of growth
and to promote resilience in the face of growth
without any negative consequences to ourselves or our loved ones
without any negative consequences to ourselves or our loved ones
in all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
in all of those wonderful spaces we have just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirits are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Well, that's a wrap for this week. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Mr. Reality. And of course, we will hold for questions.
We will. Thank you very much, everybody. Good seeing you. If you have a question for me or Mr. Photon or Liz, you can ask that. And we